Hi, Dr. Bo here, Sarasota, Florida. Hi, like and subscribe. Thank you so much for all the people who have joined and are watching my videos. I appreciate it. Today, this little history, 1895 is when D.D. Palmer, Daniel David Palmer, they call him Old Dad Chiro. He's the one who's sort of invented chiropractic, and he did the full spine. And his son B.J. Palmer came along, and he traveled the world and came up with that the most important parts of the spine that caused healing of the whole body was in the upper cervical spine. He called this C0, the skull. C1 is the first vertebrae atlas. C2 is the axis vertebrae. And he decided that the HIO concept, which is hole in one, so there's the hole and there's the hole in one, that's the odontoid of the axis vertebrae, and he maintained that these are the only vertebrae that we should adjust. And he didn't really explain it to my satisfaction on why we should do that. But in 1934, the school blocked all teaching below C2 and just taught the students how to adjust the upper cervical area. And when he died in 61, the third generation, David Daniel, came along and opened the school back up to full spine education again. But in the meantime, other chiropractic college had came to fruition because people wanted to learn the full spine. But our practice sort of leans to, we have to get this upper cervical area perfect. You've got to get this upper cervical perfect. You can work on the rest of the spine. It will follow the lead of the atlas vertebrae, but you've got to get this upper cervical area perfect. And that's why we consider ourselves upper cervical, but we do full spine work. So I also have a picture I'm going to show you here in the corner, and you can see how the condyles are what the head sits in, these condyles. And this angle, I'm going to try to explain to you what B.J. Palmer didn't explain. That the angle of these condyles, I've told you before, they work like little hand holders to a bowling ball, and they have to be level, and they're not. They're off center, and I'll show you with some toothpicks, and you can see they're not the same angle. The lower toothpick is going to be the way the head tends to go along that low side. And that, to me, is the reason why the atlas needs to be kept in perfect alignment with an adjustment, and why it goes back out of alignment, because it glides along the condyles of the axis. And that's basically the way we practice here. Like and subscribe, and we'll try to explain more as we go along.